Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. I hope you enjoyed that lovely show with all those Kirby games. I know I did. But now we are at the stage which is known as Challenger Approaching. This show is all about challenge runs and the runners who perform them. And tonight we have a very special guest, a good friend of mine and fellow Hotfix showrunner, Fant TV.
Hello.
But just before we get into that, Fant, we're skipping the announcements. Oh my God!
I just said hi. You can, no. Go do the thing. Go do the thing. Yeah.
Okay. So some quick announcements. The Summer Games Done Quick 2022 remote volunteer applications are coming up. If you'd like to help out with any of our offsite volunteer positions, go to gamesdonequick.com for more information. Registration is also open until May 23rd. Be sure to register if you'll be attending our live event in Minnesota. The games list is out, of course. Stay tuned for the schedule coming out, I believe, tomorrow. And if you are watching on YouTube, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. But for now, Fant, I know I'm not, I think I checked my eyesight today and I think it was good, but if I'm not mistaken, the gameplay appears to be reversed. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what the heck is going on?
Yeah, so we're playing Mirror Mode Link to the Past today. If you're watching the hotfix a couple weeks ago, we did something similar with Ocarina of Time Randomizer, where we just completely flip the game and then just try and play it. A big difference being for the one I did previously, I was able to correct the controls so it felt like you were playing the game, nothing inverted or what have you. But here, since we're looking at it the opposite way, but the controls are the same, when I press left on the D-pad, Link will be moving right. When I press right on the D-pad, Link will be moving left. So we're doing this not only with everything mirrored, the UI mirrored, but also my controls are mirrored as well. So it just makes things very hectic and difficult. You may say challenging.
Well, yes, since the goal of the show, of course, is the challenge runs, it's only fitting.
Yeah.
Well, Fant, if you want to go ahead and take it away, I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to discuss fun things about the run and do the countdown whenever you're ready.
Yeah, before we start, I just want you to help me with one thing, Adef. I'm going to rely on you for this.
Okay.
So we're doing 100%. That means we're getting full inventory of the game. 20 heart containers, all equipment, all that stuff. So we're getting everything.
Yes.
There are two moments in this run that I constantly forget stuff, especially in mirror mode. So you need to remind me of this. So write down some notes and chat. You can help me too. One of those, get the 300 rupees in Hype Cave after Palace of Darkness. I always forget that. And two,
300 rupees after pod.
Yep,
Got it.
Yep. Two, remind me when I go activate the flute, don't just go into Dark World, get the heart piece in Blind's Hut, and get the heart piece in the well. I always forget both of those.
So, heart piece in Blind's Hut and heart piece in well after playing the ocarina or the flute by the bird.
All right. So I'm going to be relying on you to help me with that.
I got you.
And
I got you.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm ready to go.
All right. Well, give a countdown whenever you feel is best.
Okay. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fant, I don't know. The tweet just went live, and I highly recommend you look at it because the GIF I chose, I think you're really gonna like it.
All right. In our first break, I will attempt to do that. All right. So before we started, I asked what the file name should be, and Ada said Martin. I don't know why.
This is quite early for me to already be explaining Martin, and for that I'm thankful. I think Ray would say that's bad, but already I've played a lot of A Link to the Past, and already this is really messing with my mind.
The more you play this game, the worse it gets.
I can only imagine. And you have speedrun this game also.
Yeah, I'm not amazing at speedrunning this game. I got a 134 in MG just to set the stage. My PB with mirror mode, Link to the Past, 100% is about a 205, 208, something like that. And hey, we got a sword. What's that doing there?
Ray in chat, under a minute, new challenger approaching PB for how quickly we can bring up Martin Baseball. So Martin Baseball You know Dangers and Fur.
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay, so Dangers and Fur are good friends of ours, and the two of them were on. Fur was running Super Mario 3D World damageless, and as you know, there are lots of baseballs in 3D World that you can like throw around. And we, for some reason, landed on some kind of improv bit where we found out that canonically, my uncle is named Martin Baseball, and he is a baseball.
Oh,
and
okay, literal baseball.
He's the CEO of baseball. And anytime baseball is played, he's there, and he's seeing that baseball is baseball. And that's really it. And he comes in chat sometimes, and he only says baseball. The emoji, the baseball emoji. So yeah, that's Martin Baseball. Is he too busy to come on the show? Well, I mean, there's baseball being played all over the world all the time, so you know he's pretty busy guy.
Makes sense. So
yeah,
first note here, if you're not familiar with NMG, this chest here I'm skipping has a blue boomerang in it. And you may be asking, why are we skipping that? This is 100%, we need to get everything. The way the category works is, by the time you're done, you need the final level of anything. You don't need to worry about the intermediate steps. So we can actually skip the blue boomerang because later on, if you don't get the boomerang there, it shows up in a location elsewhere. It's a lot more convenient. And we're just going to be grabbing that and skipping the blue boomerang entirely. So it affects the early game because if you're doing any percent NMG, you have that boomerang. You can do a lot of stuff with it. And I'm doing the pot strats here. It's slow, but it's mirror mode, and it's so it's so hectic and confusing. So I do the 2 pot strat just for safety.
Also, yeah, just to like for everybody to realize what is going on, when Fant presses left on her controller, Link goes right.
Yes.
Like it's fully horizontally mirrored. Up and down are still fine. Like that's normal, but
yeah, it really hecks with the menu as well.
I can only imagine.
Because the Link to the Past menuing is kind of hard with the way it works. Because you go all the way to the right, or in this case to the left, it will go down a row. But if you go the other way, it doesn't go down a row. And then up, down goes up, down. So yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah, this would be like if when Miyamoto decided to port Twilight Princess to the Wii and mirror it, instead of mirroring it, they didn't change the controls.
Yep.
So Fant, can you tell us, for the uninitiated, what does NMG stand for?
That stands for no major glitches. So Link to the Past, if you've played around with it or watched it before, you know it's a very broken video game. You can beat it in under 2 minutes if you utilize glitches. So what this category does, no major glitches, is it allows some of them, some small ones that aren't too game-breaking to come in. Things like using the mirror to delete a block, or hook-shotting through a block, doing bomb jumps, that type of thing. It doesn't allow for going into like EG, exploration glitch, aka going under the floor and duping items and all that. So it just restricts what you can and can't do.
Yeah, there's a question in chat that was about like rebinding, but that kind of would, first of all, she's on console, but second of all, that would kind of defeat the whole purpose of the challenge, right? Like the run is difficult because the controls are reversed.
I mean, it's also difficult because it's mirrored, but
right. But like
the reverse controls are just icing on the cake.
Yeah. If a first-time player were playing the game mirrored, like they'd probably be okay if the controls were adequately reversed.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just the game but backwards.
Like Twilight Princess.
For you, like exactly. For a seasoned player, like the game is also very different. Yeah, but then with the controls as well, it's just like a whole new ball game.
Yeah, mentally, it's also kind of a neat effect that goes on here because the more familiar you are with the game, the weirder this looks. So if you are watching right now and you've played a lot of Link to the Past, you're like, my head, my brain, what is going on?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen this too much, it may not even be that off-putting at all. So it's really interesting how brains work.
That kind of reminds me of this, are you familiar with the YouTube channel Smarter Every Day?
I've heard of it, but I don't really watch the videos.
Okay, so Destin, the guy who runs Smarter Every Day, he uploaded a video a few years ago, and undoubtedly some of the people in chat will have seen it. It went pretty viral, I think, as far as tech or science YouTube videos go. And basically, he built a bicycle that is backwards. So when you, I think it's when you steer to the left, the bike goes right. And when you steer to the right, the bike goes left.
Mm-hmm.
And he has lots of clips of himself and his son and other people trying it for the first time. And it is unbelievably difficult. But after like a couple of weeks, you can unlearn riding a normal bike and learn how to ride the backwards bike. So it's just like an interesting,
sorry.
Humans are perfectly capable of remapping stuff they already know.
Okay, I had the wrong splits loaded, so I was like, because I have notes in my splits, so that was why I was a little off there. I was loading the correct ones, just so I remember where to go. So we're heading over to Eastern. Sorry, my mistake. We're heading over to Western Palace here, the first dungeon of the game.
That's a good bit.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
I like that.
Yeah, also, I do want to say another thing. We're actually playing Link to the Past R, ALTTP R. And what that means is Link to the Past reversed. The R means reversed, not randomized.
Fant told me that she wanted to say that.
I did want to say it. I didn't think of a better way to put it in there. I probably could have been more clever to some comeback, but I just wanted to let that in there. I didn't even come up with that. Vuligen came up with it, and I asked him if I could steal it for the show. He said yes.
Oh. Vuligen, a legend.
Why didn't I think of this?
I've known Vuligen since I was like 15.
Since you're just a little boy.
Since I was a wee lad. NMG stands for no major glitches. So basically banning the very huge stuff that breaks the game wide open in favor of a slightly more interesting category. Well, that's subjective, but you know what I mean.
Different goals for the category, right?
Yeah.
That was weird. But we're okay. We're fine.
Wow, I can't believe you messed up a room that requires a lot of vertical and horizontal precision. I can't believe it.
Hey, we still only got 2 skeleton spawns. So that was good. All right, so Eastern Palace. The 100% and any percent runs don't really change too much from each other until you get boots and head to Desert. Desert's the first point we're actually going to see any divergence.
I have a question in chat that I think you're...
All right, I'm ready.
So is the runner VT Tnahab? I did my best to do that phonetically, but it's Fant TV backwards.
Oh, okay. But that, yeah. No, I'm still just Fant underscore TV.
I gotta say, your commitment is somewhat lacking that you didn't also reverse yourself for the, like, as in go through some kind of science experiment to horizontally reverse yourself.
I mean, I could just flip my camera. Would that make you happy, Ada?
I think that would make me happy, yes.
Okay. What? Yeah, this way.
Wait.
This way, yeah, this way. We're playing mirror mode.
That's actually so funny because that room is one of the few rooms that's like truly symmetrical. And so like you look at it and you're like, you started to go right. And I was like, yeah, that's correct. And
nope.
then you had to go left.
All right, which Igor am I killing, left or right?
Oh God.
That one. And our door's over here. Yep, this is mirror mode.
I can't do this. I can't do this. How are you accomplishing this? Are you just doing a filter and then playing off a monitor?
I'm mirroring the capture. So I'm just looking at the capture feed.
Instead of like your TV?
Instead of a TV, yep.
Okay. Well, this makes me kind of want to do this for Pokemon.
It's very, if you're fine doing it in OBS preview as well, you can just do that there. All right, we got the strat, let's go. Go ahead and fill up on my arrows in case I botch this. Armos Knight's one of the easiest bosses I hadn't been hecked by a boss more than doing Armos Knights, failing the quick kill, and messing this up. Phase 2. I think we're... it's fine. Gonna try and do something here. Nah, we're just gonna burn 3 arrows. So when you're so used to doing regular setups, it becomes becomes quite interesting. But we're through. Yeah.
Is this like, I know for a lot of challenge runs, which are like hardware or physical challenges rather than something that is in game. I know that it's pretty common for like, it's hard to adjust when something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way for this?
100%. When I missed that cycle the first time, since all the patterns were reversed, it just messed with my head a lot. But the advantage of playing mirror mode is you get a lot more ammo. Because see, right now we have 60 arrows and 830 rupees.
Ray just sent me a clip. When we were talking about reversing the capture feed, they just kept reversing your camera feed.
I mean, if Ray wants to do that, I'm okay with that. Show my right side the Metroid pin. I could do this.
Oh, it is a Metroid pin.
Yeah.
I don't know how I never noticed.
You know, it's right there in plain view, but a lot of people really miss it. I think it just blends in so well with my hair. Yeah.
Did you do all the 3D modeling? I know you did the character rigging for the avatar, but did you also do the 3D modeling?
I didn't draw the art, if that's what you mean.
Okay.
That was done by the wonderful Smashy SR, who's actually going to be a part of the accessibility showcase that we are doing tomorrow, starting bright and early at I think 1 p.m. Eastern.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so it's going to be a all-day event where we will be showcasing accessibility in video games. So we want to highlight speedruns, communities, and games that go above and beyond, making things accessible for everybody, either via rule sets or mods or just the game itself being open with a whole bunch of accessibility options. We wanted to highlight those for just everybody to see. Encourage people to get
an example of some of the games. And
I can give you the games list. I can give you one better. We're going to be going over Sheepo. We're going to be starting off with that. We've got Celeste. We have Hades, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Chicory, and I feel bad because I'm forgetting the last run. There is one more.
It's a lot to remember, and there's a lot going on screen right now.
Yeah, I have limited brain power here to process this all the time because I have to think a lot harder when I'm playing mirror mode versus regular. So. All right. Just trying to remember, like, you're thinking so much more about where you were going.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
We're heading to desert, so I think I lined this up correctly. Nope, a little bit off, but we're okay. Ooh. The hardest part about mirror mode is the menu, honestly.
Fant.
Yes.
Did you know? I feel like this is a pretty little known fact about me because I don't talk about it very often.
Okay.
But so I was a QA tester in the games industry for 2 years.
Okay.
And I worked at Naughty Dog.
Ooh.
And I worked on Uncharted: The Lost Legacy and The Last of Us Part 2.
That's cool.
The reason I'm telling you this, because The Last of Us Part 2 has tons of really cool accessibility options. And I was one of the testers for the early versions of the fully blind capabilities of the game. Which was, the goal was to allow people with little to no vision, to have the ability to complete the game, and it is so cool.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. Big shout out to Matthew Gallant, who headed that project development at Naughty Dog at that time. Heck yeah! If you or anybody you know is vision impaired or some way, or many other possible, accessibility options you might need. Naughty Dog's newer titles, The Last of Us Part 2 at least, is a really, really tremendous option.
That's awesome. All right, so we're about halfway done with Desert here. Honestly, one of the scarier dungeons. The early part of this game is very, very hard. At least in 100%. Because later on, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of hearts. We're going to be getting a whole bunch of safeties. And just less can go wrong. But early game has the highest chance of dying. I'm not going to be fully clear until we get out of pod. After we're out of pod, we should be okay. But there is a non-zero risk of me dying, either due to nerves or talking about something. Right here, so... I'm already down to 3 hearts. I can get a couple in the end here. But this is our first divergence. Our first divergence in 100% versus any percent. And that is coming down here and grabbing this piece of heart. There it is. It's heart number 1.
This boss is... I do not envy having to do this. There's just like so much improv.
Oh, yeah, it's over here. Yeah.
I wonder how many times that's going to happen.
Yeah, so anytime you see me open up the wrong pot, it's because I'm remembering where it normally should be. When you're not looking at it like this. All right. Oop. All good?
Oh my god. My name reversed is Feta.
Right, should be here.
That's
yes.
good.
All right, we found the key. All right, I'm not saying I'm scared, but...
no need to be scared. We all got your back, right, chat?
I'm scared. I only got E arrows, what is E in hexadecimal?
My hex knowledge is old. It's 111. No, that's 4-bit binary. I want hex. Oh, well, hex is just E. Right? Can't you represent the letters?
Heck. There's one more. Not the greatest fight, but we're getting through it.
Maybe 45? 14? I don't know.
Needed to get one poke in there. All right. We're done with Desert.
Very nice.
Not the cleanest fight. I will say I am not 100% used to inverted controls. It is hard.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm not your hex person. The last time I had to do hex was like 12 years ago. Binary, I got you.
All right, just zeros and ones. Easy.
That's easy.
All right, getting up another piece of heart here.
I have my 2 notes written down. We still got time before either of them are applicable, I think. I don't know, when do you get the flute in this round?
We're going to get the flutes after pod. So the first thing to remember, of course, is Hype Cave Rupees. That's the location of the, it's a secret to everyone NPC.
Right.
Trying to remember, yep. Go over here and down here, yeah. We're heading over to Fake Flippers. This is one of the glitches that is allowed in the NMG rule set. Because also under this rule set, you may not know, saving and quitting is not allowed to save time. So there is a save and quit function we can start at the Sanctuary, which would normally be faster than running all the way there. But, ow. Get out of here. All right. So, we try to do everything without using save and quits. Messing this up a little bit. If I don't get it this time with the bush, I'm just going to place a bomb, get the 3 fake flippers. No, you don't.
This is a mechanical setup that Fanta's using. You like use the bush and then hold upright, or in this case, you do not.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right, you do not want to get hit because that would be bad news. All right, we're safe. We're safe. Everything could not be more fine.
What happens when you get hit with fake flips?
Soft lock.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so the game does not check for real flippers on screen transition. So Fant transitions the screen when Link jumps in the water, and you enter the next screen.
That's right.
Quote-unquote fake flip.
All right, we're heading up to Old Man here. And the great thing about the 100% routes is you generally get a big, massive heart refill before you go into a dungeon, or at least dungeons that are hard. Tower of Hera, of course, being one of the more annoying ones. Not for the dungeon itself, but for Moldorm at the top.
Moldorm mirrored.
All right, here we go. Non-zero chance of dying from this because Death Mountain is one of the worst areas in the video game. It just is.
Oh my god, you got the mirror.
This is even randomized. We're gonna try and spin speed here. Oh, Dead Rock, get out of... Oh, that Dead Rock was just being so rude.
This is a good dodge at first, though.
We tried. All right, so now we got to do a no information. It's here. It's here. Yep. Okay. Whew. Had to remember which side to jump down. We're fine. And this should give me a full heart, or the next one will. Yeah, there it is. So now we got full HP.
This is like... I mean, we've already been watching for 25 minutes. It's like genuine.
It is wild. Not sure if I got the spin speed there. No, all good. It's fine. Who needs to go fast anyway?
Spin speed is one of my favorite speed tricks.
Yeah, there'll be a couple good opportunities for spin speed later. I'm generally slower on my menus, just trying to think, okay, I do this, yeah.
Right.
All right.
I wish that Dark World music played more. The like one up right in that area before you get the Moon Pearl.
All right. And now here we are, Tower of Hera, everybody's favorite dungeon. Of course, since this is vanilla, we do have to go to the basements in order to get the big key, because we're not going to be able to Herapod up there. And we also need the Moon Pearl in the big chest. So, we were just sitting in this room waiting for tiles to drop. How are you doing, Adaf? Chat, how are you doing? How are you holding up? I know this is weird to watch, but I hope you're having fun with my very silly, dumb idea.
This is... I mean, it's been a long week, and I couldn't think of a more interesting way to cap it off.
I did submit my PB of this to the leaderboards. I got some questions from the mods. I was like, hey, can you explain some things here?
Yeah, like what is going on?
What is this? Yeah.
Why?
As of right now, the run hasn't been approved yet, but I hope it does. So I have a mirror mode run on the leaderboard. Mods, I am sorry in advance. Ow. Ow again. Get out of here. Just sitting right on the torch. Can you believe that guy?
I can't.
All right, heading upstairs. This is the hardest room in mirror mode. Just gonna kill this one. Yeah. You know what? We'll get the arrows. And might as well get the heart as well, just in case. Just in case. I will be taking a number of safeties this run that I normally wouldn't take, mainly because, well, this is hard.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, mirror mode blind is annoying. Very, very annoying. All right, this is also annoying here. Hopefully yeah, that's good. And we got the lineup. Place a bomb. Across we go. There's our moon pearl. Go ahead and get another bomb. Oh, we took out both the dongos there with one dash. Now we're going to do the bumper skip. Yeah, what our hitboxes ate up.
I don't know.
Just go right by it. It doesn't hurt you. And here we go.
That's a vertical setup.
Here we go. This is probably the second hardest boss in the game in mirror mode. It's ridiculous. Takes 6 hits.
Nice. Nice.
One more.
Nice.
Get out. Get away from there. Get away from there. I don't like this. Get away from the... Oh, this is the worst spot to be in. Come on. Come on. All right, we're good. Whew.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, Moldorm's been really annoying being over there. You don't want to fall down the middle hole. It's bad. But hey, no Moldorm fall, so that's good. That's fine.
I mean, it's pretty good in my book. The first couple dashes were so nice.
That was actually a gold split for me, right?
How long was the casual play of this?
Of mirror mode?
Yeah.
I never did a casual. Well, I mean, like the first time I tried speedrunning 100%.
Yeah.
It took me actually. My first speedrun of 100% was like 2 hours and 20 minutes. But I had already initially done any percents a little bit, so I was already used to it. My first any percent run took me about 2.5 hours. So
yeah, that makes more
and
sense.
For reference, my PB is an hour 34
for NMG.
For NMG, any percent, yes. All right, so our next stop is the Master Sword.
Let's see if I have a faster link between worlds any percent, or if you have a faster link to the past any percent. Oh, you beat me.
Yay!
I have a 136.
Got him.
I need to go back to that game.
Lost Woods is also surprisingly difficult to navigate. There we go. Master Sword incoming. And now we get a wall of text.
Oh, yeah, wait. Mothula is going to be so much worse.
Oh, yeah, it is. Just
like,
you wait.
Helmasaur, I feel like, is going to be okay. And Blind won't be great, but I think it'll be okay. What's the Turtle Rock? The try something?
That is try next. You can think of it, there's 3 heads and 3 necks, so it's try next. Now
So
you'll never
Trinex,
forget
I
it.
feel like, will be fine. And the Eyeball Boy will be fine. Yeah, I feel like Mothula is the only boss left that's, like, really scary. Well, and Ganon.
Heck. Alright, gotta get the mushroom.
Controls aren't mirrored, but because the game is mirrored and the controls are unchanged, you could say, quote unquote, that like the controls are mirrored.
Yeah,
but
so
really
when
just the effect is that.
When I press D-pad left, Link is moving right on the screen. When I press D-pad right, Link is moving left on the screen.
This is literally like if you could do this without any hardware by just putting a mirror behind your television and turning around to look at the mirror instead of the TV.
Yep, that's basically what this is. You can try this at home.
Genuinely.
Now, when I was first, so this whole idea came about during a charity stream, and I was thinking, what can I do for people to donate that would be really funny, that would heck me in some way? And I came up with the idea, let's just mirror the screen. Make me play mirror. It's like we were doing like Mario Maker and Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Super Metroid, all mirrored. And then that's when I was like, after that, I was like, you know what? This is actually kind of fun. I'm gonna shoot a message over to ADEF and see if he's interested. And here we are.
Oh, I love gimmicks like this.
Yeah.
This is the Challenger approaching bread and butter.
Yeah, this is not a ROM hack. This is literally just mirroring my feed and then playing.
Yeah, the game is unedited. If you would like to see more mirrored gameplay, but not just that, also quote-unquote normal speedruns, go to twitch.tv/fantv.
Yeah, there we go. There's the strat.
Periodically throughout the evening. Drop a follow.
Oh no.
Woo. Nice heart drop.
E-dash. All right. Not a great first two rooms of Aga Tower.
You know, it's interesting, like, there are things in speed... I think I talked about this last time Link to the Past was on this show. But there are things in speedrunning that I feel like a viewer might take for granted. Mm-hmm. But there's stuff in a Link to the Past speedrunning that I think is, like, much more difficult than people might realize. Specifically, key door dashing. It's like a lot harder in some rooms than you would think. To dash through a key door and the key door opens and you don't bonk is like way more precise than it should be.
Yeah, there are a number of easy setups to do it. Oh, we're fine. Everything's good. But you need to know those setups. Like if you just if you just line yourself up along a wall or any other object, you will key dash through. But not all rooms have that available as an option, so you may just be heck sometimes. Okay. But not my proudest moment.
I think you're doing far better than any of the rest of us would, so I'm not concerned about it.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna get that heart. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're almost to a heart refill. Never have things been more fine in my life.
The game is fine, chat is flipped. Classic. We all woke up in the mirror dimension this morning. Fant's the only person that grew accustomed to it.
All right, here we go. This is where, chat, you can guess how many blue balls Aghanim will throw at me. You can pick anywhere from 0 to 15. It is...
I picked 0.
Yeah, after you get 3, it becomes increasingly more and more rare, percentage-wise, to get it. 3 is like the median average number. It's not the majority. It's something like, I don't know, 20% has that. It has the highest individual appearance rate. So it's the mode. It's the mode. That's the math term for it. The mode is 3.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. I finally found a use for that term.
Mode is like helpful if you're working in big sets.
There we go. We've got 0 so far. Gonna try and knock Aga towards the center of the room. Wow, no way. No way.
I'm telling you, 0, dude.
No
I'm
way.
telling you.
Heck. All right, there's 1.
Oh. Lightning.
Yeah. And every shot after lightning is guaranteed to be a regular hit. So that's why you cap out at 15. So the worst RNG you can get is 15. That's every possible blue ball rolling that 15.
Is that every 5 Aghanim does lightning?
Yeah. That's 2. You do 4 hits, lightning, 4 hits, lightning, 4 hits, lightning.
Okay.
So if this is a blue ball, we have to do an extra lightning phase, but we don't. So 0 to 2 is optimal because, well, 0 is obviously optimal. But as soon as you go more than 2, the third one gives you an extra lightning and is really slow. And that's light world data.
I mean, GG.
Yeah, Martin has made it to the Dark World.
We could do breaks like... I'm trying to think how we want to structure the breaks. We could do one right now.
I'll leave it up to you, because it's Link to the Past. I can pause basically whenever.
Let's do one right now, and then we'll do one at like 1:30.
Okay, after this cutscene is done on the pyramid, I will pause the video game.
Excellent.
Sahasrara has a lot to say. Here we go, and pause.
All right, gamers, don't go anywhere. We're just going to take a quick wellness break to get up, stretch our legs, and grab some water. I suggest you do the same. Everybody, stick around. It's just going to be a few moments, and we'll be right back with more Link to the Past 100% mirrored with Fant. This is Challenger Approaching. I'm Adef. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. My name is Adef, and this is Challenger Approaching. We've got Fant showing off a Link to the Past 100%, no major glitches, mirror mode. But before we get into things, we've got some quick announcements. Your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits help support weekly Hotfix content. Please consider supporting our daily content if you enjoy shows like this one. And of course, Games Done Quick Highlights is a channel that features highlights of our GDQ Hotfix shows. Use the !highlights command in chat to learn more about our highlights. And at some point, Fant will talk about the accessibility showcase that's going on tomorrow starting at 1 p.m. Eastern right here on the GDQ channel. But Fant, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Okay, I'm gonna resume on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. This is the segment I am most scared about. If we can successfully navigate through Pod and kill Helmasaur, we are feeling pretty good overall.
Oh, I thought I was getting accustomed and then leaving for break and coming back, watching you go to the left on the pyramid. I was like, why is she going this way?
I was gonna remember Western Palace that we beat early on, and ow, I just took 4 hearts damage. Okay, all right. I'm spooked. This is all fine. Nothing could be more fine at all. So we're just gonna have to make sure we're still fine. All right. So we have limited health. Everything in the Dark World hurts a lot. As anybody who's played this game knows, this is the difficulty spike of the game. Everything does like 2, 3, or 4 hearts of damage, and it's just spooky.
Oh yeah, in 100%, I guess you will. I was just about to ask, are you going to get the tunics? And then I remembered, of course you are.
Well,
it's 100%.
We're only getting the red tunic in Ganon's castle, or Ganon's tower.
So it's going to be a while.
It's good. That's the last thing we get is red mail. Yeah. Like, oh, we're going to the mimic side, but remember, we're playing mirror mode. This is the regular side.
And I'm supposed to remind you about the 300 rupee chest after pod.
Yes, the 300 rupee chest after pod. Pod is great. It allows us to stock up on our bombs. And yes, we go this way. Here first, then we're gonna go to the other side, then back to the other side. And yeah. Ooh, got that key before the skeleton landed. Pretty good.
Silly Adef, you never truly get used to the madness. I thought by this point, doing this many Challenger Approaching shows, I mean, we're at like a year and a half of Challenger Approaching. I feel like I would have gotten used to the madness by now, but I guess not.
Right, there's
we have a lot
boss.
of silly stuff on this show.
That's great. All right, so definitely 4 hearts, extremely spooky here. There is a chance we die. Just a warning. Let's see if I get a lucky heart. Oh, we'll take long. Ah! Oh, that was a bad time to dash. Especially since I went the wrong way. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Because we went the wrong... I'm just gonna preemptively death warp here.
Smart.
Yeah, just to refill my HP a little bit. Just we took too many hits. That way we avoid a bigger time loss later.
Safety strats.
Yeah, so now we have 5 hearts instead of 3. I'll say we needed the extra bomb. So. Just in case. So coming up, one of the most famous tricks in all of Link to the Past, the hammer jump.
Yeah.
Pretty good one. See if we can nail it first try. The visual, this was another one that was like tough. Oh, is that a fairy? It sure is. Are you leaning in really close here? That is the pixel you need to be at. I'm gonna get you. Oh no! Oh. Okay, we're fine.
No.
All right, we're good. Whew.
Wow, that was...
Everything is fine. I just want to reiterate, everything is fine.
Clenched. I was clenching.
Oh. So I don't know if people realized how close that was. When I unpaused there, I was not in the correct pixel. I had to move up and pray that we managed to get on the right pixel in the time of unmenuing and moving. So just so you know, that's what happened there. I was not in correct position at the unpause.
That was frightening to me.
Oh, it was frightening to me too. I am nervous.
It'll be fine. I think the funniest thing to me is the subtlety of like the 1 digit by the bomb being in the bottom left.
Yeah, I actually have 10 bombs, but don't let that fool you.
Yeah, I saw the top for a second. I was like, oh my god, she only has 1 bomb. And then I realized you have 10.
You know what? We're going to go ahead and refill. Okay, so we're coming in with 8 hearts. We should be pretty safe. Normally, I would go for a extended hammer hitbox on Helmasaur to take it out in 4 hits, but mirror mode messes with my brain too much to pull that off consistently, so we're going to do a little bit slower with boring old Master Sword slashes, so it's going to be 8 slashes to take them out. Menuing, please. And hopefully we're okay. This is the scariest part of the run right here.
I hate this room.
Yeah, messed it up a little bit there, unfortunately, but we're through. It's all good. It's all good, Ada. We're almost done.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, good luck.
Ow. Oh, God. All right, we're good. Gave me a good pattern there.
That was good.
So we're fine. We're fine. We're through.
The second half of phase 2 was real nice. That is one nice thing about 100% though, is that like as the category progresses, you get more and more safety hearts.
Yes. All right. All right. Now it's just remembering everywhere to go. And
300 rupee chest.
Yes. 300 rupees in Hype Cave. 300 rupees in Hype Cave. Don't let me run by it. So we're going on shopping trip number 1. We're going to get a lot of stuff here before we head into Thieves Town, which is our next dungeon. We're going to get the flutes. We're going to get a whole bunch of hearts. We're going to get magic powder, bug net, bottles, the works.
I am prepared. My body's ready.
She loves to talk.
She has a lot to say.
This is the NPC that gives you all the... It's like your second quest, you know?
Yeah. Chad also has your back on the 300 rupees in Hype Cave.
All right. Chad, I appreciate every single one of you. As long as you're nice.
I feel like that's a fair trade-off.
I appreciate nice chat. See if I can get good guard RNG here. All right, we're out. Oh,
The hammer dash.
all right, we're good. We're good. Nope. Yes. Here it is. We're going down. Hype cave's over here.
Nope. Yes.
There's Hype Cave. So the reason we have to get this 300 rupees is because the normal 300 rupees that we get in Village of Outcast in the brewery is actually going to be where we get the red boomerang. For some reason, I don't know why this is, but it's very nice of Nintendo for speedruns. If you do not have a boomerang, the 300 rupee pickup inside of the brewery is the red boomerang. Just straight upgraded for you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Isn't that neat?
I did not know that. I mean, I guess like how often is a casual player gonna not get the boomerang?
Almost never.
Right. It's on progression path at the very beginning.
You have to walk by it. Yeah.
Right. You have to, as like a 6-year-old kid, see the chest and be like, I'm not opening that. All right, the next thing is once you're in CAC to get the well heart piece and the blind house heart piece.
But first, we have the number one reason nobody wants to run this category, Ada. The number one reason.
Is it the digging game?
It sure is the dig game. You know how the dig game works?
I like the digging game. I believe it is. It's like 1 in 20 or something for every dig spot or something like that.
It's worse. So the way dig game works is you have to dig 25 times.
That's right.
Before you can even have a chance of getting the heart piece. And every dig after 25 is a 1 in 32 chance. I thought it was a 1 in 8.
So bad.
And then I learned today it was a 1 in 32. Yeah.
That's so bad.
So if someone can keep track of how many digs post 25 it is, so you're gonna have to count to 25 a lot potentially. And then
I can do that.
Yeah, so count to 25, and then the ones we keep for score are after 25.
I can do that. I'm gonna be quiet.
Intense digging.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think we got 9 there. Didn't get the last one, or maybe I don't know.
I think because it didn't count.
No, I got a little bit of delay, so but probably. So if you saw the holes, number of holes, then we're good.
The number of holes was 10.
All right, and that's 10.
10 over.
We may be here for a while, chat.
I mean, the expected value, right, is 32.
The good news is it costs 80 rupees to play, but you're almost always going to get that when you're digging. Just all these reds I'm picking up.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
A little bit worse that time, but I went to go get a red rupee. So we're at 19 digs so far.
Yeah, so technically 13 more and we're at the average.
Yes. But how far will it go?
If statistics are to be believed, hopefully not too far.
But we know how much variance there is.
Yes.
This is the reason the estimate is what it is. I lost 3 minutes to this in a run the other day.
$20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29.
Okay, we're almost to the expected value, so we can see if we are
That's right.
worse than average or better than average.
Or dead on.
Or dead on. If it's 32, that'd honestly be pretty incredible. Now, I'm not sure if what I'm doing is optimal in the dig game here, but I'm sure there's a perfect path through. I don't know what it is. It's just one I found that works for me.
$30, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38.
Heck. I like how I'm getting like 10 digs per time unless I mess up.
Yeah. You seem to be getting 10 unless a small mistake, and then 9.
But at least the
this
music's,
with
the music's cool.
The music's good too. With Dampay, if you do the reset method, which is fastest for 7 or less, then yeah, you will maybe never get it. But if you follow Dampay all the way around the grave, you're guaranteed to get it eventually.
Yes, there is no guarantee. You can be here for a while.
I lost count, but if our math is to hold from before, it should be 9 more. Which is
47?
No, it's yeah, 47. Yeah, that's correct. All right, I'll actually pay attention this time.
It's tough to count. There's so much going on, you know. So many rupees popping out. Your eyes get dazzled by all the pretty colors.
It's easy to get dazzled. Pretty sure that was 10 again.
This is very unfortunate. Yeah.
What's one standard deviation away? Can anyone do that math for us real quick?
Yeah, we can see just how bad our luck is. Yeah, so it's a 1 in 32 chance. Should be a pure mathematical 1 in 32, no biases. Many runs, live or die, based off of this game.
Oh, you got 11 that time, I think.
All right, we're making up time. I'm sure somebody in chat knows how to do standard deviations.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I know how to do it, but I'm playing the video game.
And I know how, and I don't want to. I don't hate it. I'm very bad at prob stats.
You can go put it in Excel and just do like stdev.
That's a good point.
If you actually have Excel these days. I think everybody just uses Google Sheets.
I have Google Sheets, yeah. All right, I lost count on this one already.
You can count the number of holes. This is going to be like an 8. All those mistakes. So this is poor luck. 100%. This is a lot more than typical.
Yeah, we're definitely into double the average now, which is several standard deviations from the mean. If you're just joining us, Fant is playing the game reverse. So it's normal Link to the Past. The only thing that's changed is Fant has mirrored her gameplay. So it's literally just like it's genuinely just reversed.
That's all. It's very
stupid
and simple. Yeah.
It's the same game, and the goal is 100% completion. I mean, yeah, very technically, chat, the 1 in 32 or roughly 3% doesn't mean you'll ever get it guaranteed, right? Like, technically, we could be here forever.
I hope we're not here forever, Adolf, but
I know we won't be. I can guarantee it.
statistically speaking, it is very unlikely we are here forever.
It's very unlikely.
Hey, there it is. Anybody catch that? How many digs did it take?
That might have been dig 25 or 26 on that one.
Just like overall, how many was it? Let's get the math on this.
I think it was in the 70s, but I cannot guarantee that. I lost track 2 games ago.
All right, so there's one more RNG portion, but it's not too poor. We're doing the chess game in a little bit, which is a 1 in 8 for winning the prize, so significantly higher probability.
Your odds are 4 times as good.
Mm-hmm. And the iteration time is significantly faster as well.
Right, because every chest has a possibility and it's right away.
All right, there's the tavern bottle. We just go right across the street and say, hey, kid, I got a bottle.
He's like, oh my God, I'm not sick anymore.
Well, no, he's still sick, but he wants you to live on and do what he always dreamed. That is catch fairies with the bug net, which we are totally going to do.
Oh my God, I'm still sick, he says.
He doesn't recover until Ganon is defeated, so... Can you believe Ganon? You know, we already know he's evil. He made this kid sick, and that's just cruel. Even by Ganon standards.
Taking over the world and destroying it, that's one thing. But making one child sick, unbelievable.
All right.
I'm supposed to remind you to get the 2 heart pieces.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing magic powder first, then we're coming back here, and that's why I always forget. Here we go. Then it's 2. Turn it into a mushroom.
If you dig after the count runs out in the digging game, nothing comes out.
Yep.
Because the digging game operator, the person that runs the game, uses their stand, the world, and freezes time and removes all the rupees from the ground and then resumes time. Nibio cake.
I need to go over here. Okay, here we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're getting the... Oh, I forgot to get the merchant bottle. We're going to go back down for that. I knew I was skipping something, but it's okay.
You're getting this heart piece, though.
Yep. We'll go get the tavern, and then... and that is all the rupees we need for the rest of the run. So, hooray.
Somebody in chat says, with my might, I make this kid sick. The same is said every time somebody sells a tech deck to someone.
Oh,
no. That's my finest of the evening, I think.
Ow. We're going to get that heart back. Okay, there's the well. The heart back.
Genova, I believe that the scientists who have seen the RAM watches and the decompilation of this game would be able to tell you the 25 is confirmed.
Most likely, yeah.
And even then, like, nobody has seen the heart piece in under 25 anyway, and so many people have played the game by this point that I think it's fair to say. But maybe the probability is non-zero, but like 0.00001 for the first 25.
All right, here it comes. Next up is chess game. So this one, chat, you can play along with us. How many times will I have to play the chess game in order to win?
Once.
I think once.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 3 chests per, right?
2 chests per.
2 chests per. All right, then I'll actually change my guess to 4 times.
Okay. And if you're trying to math it out.
Yeah, because 4 times gives me 7 and 8 as possibilities, which I feel good about. So my probability is greater than 1 in 8 for guessing 7 and 8.
All right, well, we'll see if you're right.
1 in 4.
You can pick any number between 1 and infinity, so have fun.
4.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, no rupees is not great.
Okay, we got enough during the dig game. We could just pick up 1/300, depending on what we end up here. There's a hundo. Another single arrow. This is the last bit of real RNG in the run.
Oh, big money. Come on.
Here
4
we go.
tries. This is what I'm talking about.
Try number 4. Yeah, this is a 1 in 8. Not quite.
Wiping our faces with the 2 hundo rupees, which is, I think, less likely to get 2 hundos than to get the heart piece once. Or maybe it's the 300 is less likely.
We're going to start throwing money on the floor, Adef.
Oh, yeah, you're almost at the cap.
This is truly unfortunate, the luck we're having on these 2 mini games. This is the worst I've ever had it for both.
It's like hard to tell because it's mirrored, but you're almost at 999. That's 999 right there.
There it is. You know, why not fill up our arrow count as well, or bomb count?
True 100%.
Also, I haven't been counting, so I hope you have, chat.
That was 6 tries, I think, just then. This is 7. By 1 in 8, maybe you meant over 2.
Yeah.
Like, tries. So it's actually 1 in 8 tries at the game rather than 8 chests.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, I mean, that is how it is. Yeah. It's 1/8
Oh, wait,
per,
that actually
per
is
play.
how it is?
Yeah, it's 1/8 per play.
Oh, I thought it was 1 in 8 per chest.
No, it always is the second chest, I think. So you have to open up one first, and then the second one has a 1 in 8 for being the heart piece.
Okay.
You're not just going to top deck the heart piece. There it is.
Wait, but
All right.
there's more than 9. There's more than 8 chests left.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just don't worry about it.
I'm not worrying about it.
All right. Into Thieves Town, everybody's favorite. Do you know where the boss key is?
It's gonna be right here. Which is weird. You gotta like go down and then to the right. Yeah, it's here.
There it is.
That does not feel good in my brain.
No, nothing feels good about this, Adef, let me tell you. It's got by the Zazak there. So this is our first point where we're going to be powdering some fairies, not only for safety. There are a couple areas where we're going to want it, particularly Spike Cave, which is coming up, where we're going to be entering there with 14 hearts. And although you can do it with 14, it's not ideal. You need to play like perfect. Not bad. We'll probably powder that guy on the way back. But yeah, this is Thieves Town. Blind, I would say, was the hardest for me to get down in mirror mode, simply because, I mean, I think it should be obvious why when you see the boss if you haven't seen Blind before.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
It's a fight that, like, if you do the same thing every time, Blind will react the same way every time. But I feel
Way
like
easier
that's
said
asking
than
a lot
done,
in
too.
mirror mode. Yeah.
And as soon as you mess it up, even just slightly, like you're done.
Yeah.
All right, so let's bottle fairy number 1 here because this anti-fairy is just going to come right up to us. There we go. Hopefully we can... Heck.
Oh,
It's good. There's a couple more
Sad.
opportunities. Around here. Ooh, narrowly dodged. Everything good.
are they horses or dragons? If you play
Okay,
A
no,
Link
let's
Between
go.
Worlds, which is in A Link Between Worlds, they have 3D models and are like you can go up and look at them. They are horses, or they have horse heads.
All right, so we're gonna try and get another one here. This is a little bit easier, but sometimes they could just like fly straight in your face. Okay, get in my bottle.
This looks like a nice young lady. You should save her.
Oh, we are.
Good.
We're gonna save her. So here's what happens. Like, I'm not sure if like anybody has like paid too much attention to the story too much, but if you ever watch any of those ghost hunter shows, that is what we are. This lady right here is our client. Called us up and said, "Hey, I think there is an evil ghost haunting me." And by the time we get here, it's too late. So what we're doing is we are setting up a trap right now. And that trap is in here. By exposing her to light, we'll begin the process of exorcising the demon within her. So here we go. Just say some walla walla walla. And boom, we have brought out the demon. And now once we slay it, she will be safe. So here we go. Just going through.
What a backstory.
We ain't done yet. All right. No, good enough. All right, so the demon has been exorcised, and with any luck, we are going to free her. So we temporarily held her in a crystal for safety while we took care of the angry spirit, because you saw how dangerous that was. Leave this to the professionals, folks. So all those fireballs flying around, we put her in a crystal just for safety, and look at this. Perfectly unharmed. There she is. We have saved her. We have successfully exorcised the demon, and now she is thanking us. So we did it.
This is so exciting.
Did everybody catch that?
I caught it. I kept track.
Yeah, none of that is true. That is all just completely made up. So yeah,
What?
I can't lie to people. Yeah, that is not what actually happened.
What?
No,
What?
Blind is posing as the maiden there. Yeah, that's what actually is happening.
No. It would never lie to me.
All right, remember that red boomerang? There it is.
That is new. That is news to me.
Oh, this way. Got to go over here for
Yeah,
our
you started
friend the
going.
frog.
You started going right, and I was like, "Yeah, to leave CAC," and then
Nope.
nope.
All right, so this is probably the single most complicated set of tasks to do. I was asking Kelpsy for some help here on how do I do this? What's the proper sequence of events? And like she went on for like a good 2 minutes. Okay, you do this, drop this off, mirror there, and we'll see if I can do it. So we start by collecting the blacksmith. Then we're going to come in here and hammer dash through these pegs in order to collect a heart. All right. There it is, coming in here. There we go, we got our heart. Now that that's done, we will go up here and we will mirror. Head in, deliver the blacksmith.
Then you just leave and exit one screen and come back, right?
Yeah, but that's slow. So that is slow, inefficient. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna pay the rupees. Go, take our sword. Now we're gonna go back into the dark world.
Oh, to get the chest.
Because we gotta get this chest. All right, now we got the chest. Now we're gonna mirror over here. Drop down. And now we are going to get the half magic here. I should have dashed. That was slow walking the chest up. So I messed that one up. Sorry, Kelsey.
You'll never be forgiven.
There's half magic. We've been cursed. Make sure we don't leave that behind. Very good. Okay, now...
Is Hammer Dash version exclusive?
I'm not sure. We're gonna leave the chest there.
I feel like I wanna say it
Pop in. Now we have Tempered Sword. There we go. And now we come back outside.
J1.0. J1.0 exclusive, that's what I thought.
And we get the chest. And now we fly it over to the perfectly normal man inside or on the way to Desolate. All right, I think we did it for the most part. The only thing we missed was the purple chest dash. So I apologize for missing that. And there we go. Purple lunchbox turned in.
Yeah, hang on. You don't have half magic. You have 5 under 1 magic.
Oh, does that mean my magic costs 5 times as much as it normally does? Oh no.
Yeah, I think so. I think you have
done for.
you have 5 forward / magic.
I also don't know what Ethel is on the left. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh yeah, that's tough. 42 arrows though, pretty sick.
At least Ivan's not here. When we did this with Zooter, we were annoyed by the presence of Ivan at the top the whole time.
Oh yeah, Ivan kept calling you to ask about the Deku tree.
Yeah. Ivan was really concerned.
When you said that initially, I was like, I feel like Ivan would not be upset about that. And then I realized you were talking about Navi.
Well, in Mirabo, yeah, Navi is... All right, let's see if I get hecked here. This is the worst room in the video game, regardless of what mode you're playing. Did I push it too far over? We're okay. All right, good enough. Here's where we're gonna get fairy number 2.
Yeah, half magic basically just doubles your magic.
No! I didn't hear it coming.
Oh, that sucks.
Heck. All right, well, if you missed that the first time. Don't worry about it. All right, we got the fairies, though. Was it worth that? No. All right. There's our big key, so we're going to backtrack. Not that way, this way. Go get our fire rod. And just to reiterate for anybody who may be new to 100% NMG, 100% does not require you to gather all the maps and compasses. It was 100% inventory. So again, half magic, maximum upgrades, all hearts. Oh, look at that. There's the fire rod. You want to know what fire rod is in Japanese?
Sure.
Fire rodo.
I was going to say that, but then I thought maybe I probably shouldn't. What about ice rod?
I'm actually not sure. I'll look at it when we get there.
It's going to be hard, though, because it's going to be backwards.
It's okay.
It's your second language.
It could be like
and
cold.
backwards.
It's like cold is the Japanese word for ice. It could be that. I don't know. But also English is very cool and like hip and stylish. So a lot of times they'll just put something in like katakana and English loanword just because it sounds cool, which I think is great.
What was the word for ice?
Kori.
So it could just be koriuroto.
It could be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get the answer to this. I've actually haven't checked it. They usually just spam through it all. We'll read it. We'll do some real language learning here live on twitch.tv/gamesdonequick.
Nice. Also, yeah, Fant speaks Japanese. True story.
I am not by any means fluent in it. Ow.
You're just being humble. At what level would you say you would become fluent? Like, what's the barrier?
If I could read a Japanese newspaper, basically, and not have to go look up anything.
That's fair.
All right, moth down. Yeah, and that one was definitely a mind-bending moment when I was here, because you got not only your inverted controls, but then you got the movable tiles on the floor that just further complicate things. It's awful. It really is.
That is an annoying boss in, like, other categories. I mean, it's an annoying boss in every category, but especially if you don't have very many hearts or no fire rod, etc., etc.
You know, I would say that I have a new barometer for when I know I'm fluent in Japanese, Ada. And that is when I could speed read Japanese in reverse. Then I know I got it. Because I could do that with English.
I don't know that I could even do that with English.
I could read pretty quickly mirror mode English, but not Japanese.
It's interesting in it coming right to left is very funny from the standpoint of like other East Asian languages you would read right to left. Well, no, Japanese reads right to left, doesn't it?
It depends on the context. If it's written vertically, it goes right to left. But if it is horizontally, it goes left to right. But the pages are reversed. So you're turning pages the other direction around.
Right, because I was thinking about manga, because I read lots of manga in my youth, and it was all obviously right to left. Well,
yeah, the pages
right
are, but yeah, the actual reading
the text was not.
Is unless it's vertical, is left to right. I remember when I was in high school, a fellow student brought over some manga and was like, everybody thought, was like, oh my, this is the coolest thing. The book is backwards. How awesome is this? Doesn't matter the content of it, it's just the fact that the book was...
It was weird.
It was mirrored, you might say.
Yeah, I loved... So I was actually talking about this with a friend of mine the other day. We were talking about scholastic book fairs, and we were talking about how such a unique American elementary school experience that is, and like everybody remembers them. I don't know if they still happen, but they definitely did when I was in grade school. And I remembered that, you know, they were always fun for some reason, but once I found out about manga and once I started reading Naruto, and I found out that they had, the only way as a Midwest boy I could get my hands on manga was at the Scholastic Book Fair. So I would come with like $40 and buy all the manga they had.
You know, most people, I feel, struggle to get their kids to read. Who would have thought the answer was Naruto?
Well, I read a lot as a kid. I read a lot less now, unfortunately. I really should get back into reading, but I read a lot as a child.
All right, so here's King Zora. We're finally getting those flippers. This is one of my favorite translation differences between the English localization and the original Japanese. So in the original Japanese, King Zora is like, wah ha 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 ha, you know, I am big, I am important, buy these from me. And it says, I can give you the power to swim with for $500. And then you get the option of pay 500 rupees or do not pay 500 rupees. That's basically what it says. Pay the 500. That's what it like translates to literally. But in English, I forget exactly what the option is. I think it's like, give me the flippers, like with an exclamation point is the option for yes. I just thought that was kind of amusing, the difference there.
It's a very American translation.
Yeah, kind of like how Kirby was just angry all the time in Kirby covers. That always got me. The Japanese cover, Kirby was all happy and cute. And then they gave him angry eyebrows in all the American versions of the covers.
The Rockman covers, Japanese Mega Man, are like, the covers are so different. The Rockman 1 cover, for instance, is like this cool, like badass cartoon. And the Mega Man 1 box art is like nightmare fuel. It's this like weird, hyper-realistic but not painting of Mega Man as like a human holding a gun. Like he doesn't have a blaster for an arm. He's holding like a pistol.
Of course.
And there are palm trees in Iceman stage, but they're like ice palm trees, but they're like full-on tropical palm trees in the cover. It's very strange.
You
So
know,
in that case,
retro
the Japanese
game
box
art
art's
truly
way
was special, you know?
Right? And like that's how they got you to buy the game, you know? Like when I went to GameStop, even in the, you know, I grew up in the Nintendo 64 and GameCube era.
Well, shoot.
Even in that era, like the box art and the title was what made you want to buy the game.
You know what? We'll have to. We have 2 bombs. A little spooky. We'll just make sure we get in the right pixel for this. Yeah, we're totally gonna get these. This is probably the second scariest part of the run for me. For some reason, the Ice Palace bomb jump, which is crucial to almost any category, is for some reason it just messes me up bad in mirror mode. I think that's a good one. Let's wait for the fire bar to pass. All right, fingers crossed. Really? Okay. All right. It's fine. Let me reset the room.
It's fine.
It's all good.
It's fine.
All good. Worst case, we mirror and get more bombs. Gosh dang it.
It's gonna be
Okay, there we go. There's the spot. This should work. We're good. Yeah, that trick, for some, like, I'm very consistent with it in regular mode. Mirror mode, that trick is just impossible.
I mean, I feel like that tracks.
This is why I get that extra fairy, you know, just in case. Yeah, so that's really the last hard thing, I'd say, in the run. Gonna try and do something cool here. Yep. What are hitboxes?
Oh, I've never seen that.
That is the stair clip. Saves a little bit of time. Super cool.
That Mega Man 1 art really defies description. Yes, it does.
All right, and we're just gonna go ahead up here because cold stair hurts. Even though we have 2 fairies, it's for something later. We're gonna go ahead, get a refill there. Hopefully we don't need it. And coming up, mirror mode cold stair, everybody's favorite.
I love the way cold stare is spelled.
Yeah, with the K.
It's great.
Yeah, the transliteration of ice, Cody, is a K. So you know, maybe they're on something.
That's fun.
I highly doubt that's what it is, but
Yeah, maybe not.
but it's interesting.
Wow, half magic kind of trivializes this.
All right, there we go. That's cold stare.
That fight is much harder without half magic.
I didn't see that one was the one that died last. Oops.
How you feeling so far, fam?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good.
Good. Gamers, reminder to go to Fant's stream and follow her. twitch.tv/Fant_TV.
All right. We're going to get the answer of what ice rod is in Japanese here, because that's the next item we're going to get.
Oh, yes. Then how about we take the second break after finding out?
Sure. Actually, hang on. We're on a big shopping trip. A good moment to take a break will be as soon as we enter Mire, because that means the shopping trip will be done, and we're doing like a dungeon rush to the end.
That sounds great.
Did you happen to hear all that? Yes, I did. All right, so we're going to mirror. We're going to go on shopping trip number 2 throughout the world. Pick up a couple miscellaneous items. The first, of course, being the ice rod.
A question in chat for you, fans. Was this maiden being haunted by the ice monster, but we also got there too late?
You know what? Sure. Link is just a ghost hunter.
Love it. I mean, there's a lot of ghosts in Zelda.
There are. All right, here we go. It is Aisu Rodo.
Good. Good. As it should be. What's hook shot?
Well, I'll read it once we get there.
I'm so curious now.
I'll give you a guess.
Yeah, what would that be?
Hokushoto?
I feel like that might be the case for OOT, but if there were any game for it not to be that, it would be this one, since this is the first appearance of the hook shot.
Ah, heck. Yeah, that Tektite always gets me. You know those blue and red spiders in OOT? That's what those are.
Tektites.
Tektites. That's the same enemy in Link to the Past. Except instead of being on water, they're bouncing around Death Mountain.
There are Tektites on Death Mountain.
Yeah, but they're
OOT.
red, not blue. Well, I guess there are red and blue ones here, but the blue ones are only on water in OOT. All right, here's Ether Medallion. Now we can get into Mire, but we're not done with the mountain yet. Oh, I think that was off. I don't know if anybody's keeping a bonk count, but it's embarrassingly high right now. All right, I'm gonna see if we can get a fairy just to see if by chance we can actually, do it in 14 hearts. Oh, well, we didn't need it. Okay, we'll see if we can do it. You need to be perfect in your movements in order to do this in 14. Oh, I pumped the wrong way because of mirror mode, so it's already over.
Is it really that tight?
It's that tight. I'll throw the block, but I'll die before I can get there. Yep.
Wow.
That's how tight it is. And this is why we needed one fairy. But I got another one just in case. So if I took a death to Cold Stare, Mothula, Blind, or whatever, we'd be okay. All right. Now the fun begins. The exit. I can actually do it. Come on. Okay, there we go. We're going to pop this. And
Oh, this
out
is
we
great.
go. Whee! Yes!
That's a good one.
Yeah, I wanted to see what the dungeon names were in Japanese. But
Okay.
in the credits, just list the English names for it. It's all in English. It's so weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you know about so in Mega Man, like the Rockman versions of the Robot Masters for the original Mega Man series are the same. So like Gutsman is Gutsman, and et cetera, et cetera. But in the X series, in Mega Man X, the names are different, and they are wonderfully mistranslated.
Oh.
Like it feels like the name was created in English, and then they gave them the Japanese names, but they're written in English, even on the Japanese version, but the names are different. So my favorite is Bubble Crab in Mega Man X2 is Bubbly Crablos, which is so wonderful.
Yeah, I see the questions coming up again about the controls. And I feel like the best way to explain it is if I hold left, you will see Link move right. If I hold right, you will see Link move left. And Misery Mire, normally quite a scary dungeon, but we have so many safeties at this point that the risk of dying, while not zero, is significantly reduced. It's not zero. I want to be very clear in case I do take an unfortunate death at some point. But we still have that backup fairy. That's going to be in our inventory for the remainder of the game. And only gonna rear its head if needed.
Yeah, Boomer Quanger is the same on both versions, but I'd like for you, like, I think it's the ones where the Maverick names are real things, like Bubble Crab. If you could tell me what a Boomer Quanger is, I'd be very, I mean, it's a cool name. I love Boomer Quanger. But it's the same in both versions because that's just what it is on the Japanese version, I think.
I love it.
But if someone in chat knows what a quanger is, please.
I did the torches in the wrong order because you need to write the one on the left, aka the one on the right. I mean the one on the right, aka the one on the left, last, so you're right by the door. I forgot to do that. So I'm on the opposite side where the door normally is when you're not mirrored. So you have to do this long dash, losing like a half second.
It's another one of those symmetrical rooms where it's really hard to tell.
Yeah. There's our boss key.
Ah, somebody knew. A quanger is a Japanese beetle. Okay.
There we go.
I was mostly memeing, but I'm actually really pumped to find out it's a real thing.
I just need to backtrack to the Cane of Samaria. Down here, yes. This is the way. I promise. If I remember the setup, go up here. A nice dash by.
He uses boomerangs, that's why it's Boomer. Oh my god. I have beaten Mega Man X so many times. I have never put this together somehow. I'm actually ashamed. His weapon is literally a boomerang, fans.
Yeah, I've never played Mega Man X, so I couldn't correct you.
It's an excellent, excellent game.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, Boomer Quanger. Yes, very good.
We have so much magic, don't even need to go for the refill here. I can't remember if I set up spooky action or not, so let's see if we did. We're gonna treat it like we did. Ow. But I'm not 100% certain we were successful. I'm hoping I just autopiloted did it. But we'll find out right here. Did we spooky action? We did. Huzzah. Okay, I've never done this room mirrored, so we're gonna try and wing it. Yes, let's go.
Okay, what is spooky action?
Are you familiar with the physics physics concept, spooky action at a distance?
I'm ashamed to say no.
The quantum thing going on. Anyway, so it has to do with quantum physics and all that. But all you need to know here is
quantum at a graduate level, but I don't know that term.
Yeah. And what's really happening here is there's a variable that affects the hitbox of the fire rod. And we are doing something way earlier in the game to manipulate that value. So when we fire rod something, it's actually doubly hitting a target somewhere else. Oh. I did not deboost there. And this is why we got the fairy. This is why we got the fairy, everybody. Yeah, so what it does is you can activate switches that are like off screen and way further north by having the fire rod hitbox land somewhere below it. It's called spooky action glitch. Quantum entanglements is the thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's quantum entanglement.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah.
Don't you love when physicists name things like that?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. You know,
for instance, the first derivative of acceleration is jerk, and then after jerk, it's snap, crackle, and pop.
yeah.
That's one of my faves.
Yeah. No, I think it's cool that, you know, science and engineering and math have a lot of nerds in it. A lot of nerds that play video games and like to put in stupid references in when they discover something new. And I think that's awesome.
Absolutely. All right, let's take the break now. How's
Oh
that?
yeah, we forgot to do it. I'm gonna pause in 3, 2,
You were killing it.
pause. All right.
You were killing it. I didn't want to stop you, but we're good here. Gamers, we're going to take a quick break to get up, stretch our legs, and grab some water. Do not go away. Save to do those two things and then return. We will be back in just a few moments. There will be more Challenger approaching, more Fant, and more Link to the Past 100% mirrored just after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hot Fix. This is Challenger Approaching. My name is Adef, and we're joined tonight by Fant, who is showing off Link to the Past mirrored 100%. That means the game is literally flip-flopped sideways. My God, when you press left, Link goes right and all that nonsense. But some announcements first. Gamers, the Summer Games Done Quick 2022 remote volunteer applications are coming up, so if you'd like to help with any of our offsite volunteering positions, go to gamesdonequick.com for more information. Registration is also open until May 23rd for the event. Be sure to register if you will be attending our live event in Minnesota. I'll be there. The games list is out. Stay tuned for the schedule coming out the games list is out. The schedule comes out tomorrow.
Ooh.
May 7th. The schedule will be out. I will find out in what slot I will be playing. I can't wait. And gamers, tomorrow, starting at, I believe, 1 p.m. Eastern, will be the Accessibility Day Showcase run by our very own Fant, showing off speedruns of games with great accessibility features. Fant, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Yes, will do. Okay, so on go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So we are doing a cleanup of the light worlds. We're going to start over with Checkerboard Cave and just get up all the miscellaneous heart pieces outside of Death Mountain here. We'll see if I don't mirror bonk. I've bonked in this spot like every single time. All right, we'll clear. Yeah, doing a couple shopping trips and then, we got to do Swamp Palace. I forgot about that. Yeah. We need to go get that. So stand by. We're going to a mini shopping trip, and then we are going to go over to Swamp Palace, and then the final cleanup. There we go. We got there.
Heck yeah.
Still plenty of run left for y'all to enjoy. And by now, I imagine everybody's getting used to it. So when you go back to regular mode, it's going to be really confusing and disorienting. The real trick.
That's how I feel about having speedrun Twilight Princess now. I feel like if I ever went and played the Wii version, I would be so confused.
Yeah, I bet. All right, we need to go get our Bombos tablet. It is never used, ever. We will never activate that spell, but it is an inventory item, so we need to go get it. It's right over here.
How do you delete blocks like that? You press the mirror, or you use the mirror while you're interacting with the block.
Fair warning, and I've done this, do not do it in a dungeon, because when you mirror in a dungeon, it warps you to the entrance. I did that once post Moldorm 2 in Ganon's Tower, and got sent all the way back and had to do the whole gauntlet climb again. And those bosses,
Yeah,
you gotta beat them again.
The only reason it doesn't happen out of in the overworld is because when you're pressing the mirror, it can't it gets the sound effect thing.
Yep. All right, we're gonna go in, get the heart piece by the dam, then head into Swamp. We'll get the answer. What is the hook shot called in Japanese, Adef? I don't know. I've never paid attention.
I can't wait. I'm genuinely, I'm interested to find out if it's you know, like if the word hookshot, because I don't know, hookshot's a pretty weird thing. Like I don't know that anything is called that in English. So did it come from this or not? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, we're moments away from finding out, Adef.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
All right, 2 more dungeons, one of them being Swamp Palace. Another one that took me a while to get used to, mirrored. Especially just swimming right at the start instead of left.
That's the hardest part.
This is the dungeon of 1,000 cuts. Nothing hits you too hard, but there's a million enemies flying all over the place. So you kind of just get slowly battered by paper cuts. The entire dungeon, and then by the end, you know, you may be having a tough time. But we thankfully have enough hearts where it shouldn't be an issue. Can't do anything fancy either. There is this neat trick you can do in Randomizer called Diver Down that skips a couple of the rooms, but really only applicable if you already have the hookshot coming in here, which we don't. So we have to do everything the vanilla way. I know. Unfortunate.
So you've done House of Darkness, you've done Thieves Town, you've done Misery Mire, you've done Skull Woods. So after this, you just have Turtle Rock and... Oh, that's it after this.
That's it. Turtle Rock, and then we'll be heading into GT, making some bacon, and then we're all set. I still can't believe Nintendo did this with their game design. See those blue blocks right there? So they make it so you go over, you see those blue blocks, you know there's a shortcut, and then you come over here and you have to drain the water by hitting the blue switch, and it shows you there's a chest over there. You're gonna go get it. And what they don't tell you is you have to hit the switch again and then go all the way around because otherwise it's blocked off. It's like one of the first trolls I've seen in the Zelda series. It is so rude. So this set exists only to troll the player. That's the only reason that exists. It serves no other purpose.
Nintendo's long history of trolling begins in Super Mario Bros. 2J.
Oh yeah.
That game. My God.
The original Kaizo block started in that.
Yeah, basically. There is, fun fact, there's a great blog post about this, written by Glitchcat, friend of the show, about the history of Super Mario Bros. Kaizo. And it's a fantastic blog post, and there is like the first quote-unquote Kaizo is from the 80s.
Ooh.
A fan-made.
Incredible.
So early.
I don't even know how they managed to do that in the 80s.
It's like a special development program and cartridge that you can still buy, but is like, I think more just a collector's item at this point.
Probably very expensive, I imagine.
I'm not sure. But it allows you to edit the game data.
Here it is. Hookshot. Yep. It's just hookshot. There we go. And it says boing boing. Oh yeah, need to get the key.
I think it says boing boing in the English as well.
Yep. It's weird.
Why is the show called Challenger Approaching? Because we show off challenge runs.
Like this.
Like this one.
Yeah, pretty standard NMG Swamp Palace here. I could have invalidated the run and just done Diver Down anyway. Because it's cool. But too late for that now.
What are you at versus your PB, by the way?
I don't know because I started the timer late. But judging by that dig game, we are probably a couple minutes behind due to how many digs it took.
That would make sense.
My PB is a 2 hour and 8 minutes. My swamp split is a hour 40:13. So it looks like we're we're a couple minutes behind. Yeah, about 3 minutes behind. 3-4 minutes. That was all due to dig game. That was 100% dig game. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna try and get in position for the quick kill. I'm not sure if we got here in time. Yep, there we go. We did it! Quick kills in this game always feel satisfying. Yeah, this could have PB'd if we got an earlier dig game. Because I've been getting a lot of gold splits.
That's too bad, but the good news is that's just time saved for next run.
I don't know how much I'm going to grind mirror mode. I think I'm going to be free after this. We did the Challenger approaching run.
Yeah, what's next? What's the next step? What's next on the channel for Faint?
It's next on the channel. I still need to get back to completing every category of Super Metroid.
Oh yeah.
That's still on the list.
Any other speed goals?
Too many to count. There's so many games I want to play.
It's interesting. I have like the opposite problem right now.
Yeah, like I want to go speedrun the new Kirby game, which was shown earlier today by Mr. Shasta. If you saw that run just looks like so much fun. I want to, do every Super Metroid category. I want to improve my Link to the Past NMG time. I want to do some Mario speedruns. I want to do some more just regular Link to the Past speedruns. There's just so much. Also got lucky with Fairy Drop.
You should play Mirrored.
Is that like the skip?
Yeah, exactly. That sounds like you got a lot of speedrun aspirations in the pipeline.
Yeah. I also do a whole bunch of randomizer. Like one thing I wanted to do is I started making a big tutorial series for Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Yeah, my goal is to get every single trick in that game like a modern, up-to-date, easy-to-understand tutorial so like everybody can do all the cool tricks. I got the second video coming out like tomorrow, I think. So
nice.
I'm hoping that's going to be a good resource for everybody because there wasn't like one unified source of everything. Sometimes you'll have something that's like a hand cam recording of a CRT TV, from 10 years ago, right? Which is fine, but it's hoping to just give it a little bit of an update.
Sure.
We need to go down here. I was so confused where we were going. This is now the time for Pyramid Fairy. We're going to get the silver arrows as well as the butter sword. There it is, big bomb. Do you think the vendor there is just sighing? He's like, there's nobody in this world who can actually buy stuff, so I needed somebody to come from another dimension in order to actually sell to.
Also, in A Link Between Worlds, if the bomb gets touched, it blows up. And so I just was in that mindset just now, and I saw the bomb touch the enemies, and I was like, "Fan, no!"
There's some cool bomb dupe strategies you can do, where you drop the bomb and then screen transition at a perfect time in order to dupe the bomb. It's pretty neat. I've never learned how to do it. Maybe I should do it one of these days with how much rando I play. All right, here it is. You got to remember to be careful on the menu so we don't throw the bow in twice. This is the easiest mistake to do. go. It's like, oh, here, I'll give it back and improve it a little bit. So when I did this casual playthrough when the game released, way back when, I got the silver arrows, but I never knew about the gold sword until randomizer, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea this existed. Because who's gonna go back in here and then throw the sword in? Who does this without calling the Nintendo Power hotline?
I don't know why I knew, but I did know when I played this game as a kid. I don't know. I must have seen a playthrough or something.
We're outrunning the arrow until we got sniped. Heck. All right, so this is our final Light World cleanup trip. We got our hook shoto, and we will cross. There we go. Very important to come over here in the dark world and not the light world, as I've made that mistake in the past. Mainly because if you come in here in the light world, you cannot get everything at once. You have to go back. Main reason for that, of course, is Graveyard Ledge, which is up there. There is no entrance in the light world. You have to mirror there from the dark world to get it, as well as Bunker Cave. But this is the cape. We'll get some use of that probably. Sitting there. Looks wrong in reverse, I understand. It's the same sprite, just you're used to it one way, so your brain's like, this is incorrect. And then it bothers us.
Have you ever considered doing top-down mirror?
Oh,
Y-axis verticality mirrored?
that's a little too much even for me.
What about both at the same time?
Shoujo did that during, she was part of the marathon where I came up with this idea. And Shoujo did offer to flip it vertically.
Was she playing Mario Maker?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How'd that go?
How do you think it went? It went bad.
Bad. I think it went really bad.
It went really bad. Though surprisingly, I guess maybe not too surprising, because there's only one axis of movement, really. It's like here we can go up, down, left, right, but in a side scroller where you're only effectively going left and right, it's a lot easier to deal with. Because you have one less dimension to worry about, right?
Sure. You're talking specifically about verticality switching or about horizontal?
Horizontal switching.
Yeah, I feel like verticality switching is not that wild for a platformer. I mean, it happens in Mario Galaxy 2D sections several times.
Mm-hmm. And it's a mode in Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas, horizontally still is not great. Rotate the screen. Oh, here's a good one. Rotate the screen 90 degrees.
That'd be tough. Yeah. And the question keeps on getting asked of, are the controls mirrored? And they are inverted for me, which means left moves Link right, and right moves Link left. Up is up, down is down. Oh, no. Yeah, we gotta get Lumberjack.
Sounds like I just heard a puzzle.
So yeah. All right, this is the last thing we need before we head up to Turtle Rock. We have 18 hearts. There's 2 more pieces up top. One in Mimic Cave, one on the floating island. We'll get one from Trinex. That'll be 20 hearts. We need to get the Mirror Shield in Turtle Rock and the Red Mail in GT, and we are done, ADEF.
I'm pumped.
Yeah.
But I don't want the run to go.
Neither do these boulders. Now we're gonna go for the Waffle House drive-thru. Can we get it? Yes, we did. The Waffle House drive-thru is successful. That's going through there without getting hecked by the dead rocks. We did it.
Are there Waffle Houses that have drive-thrus?
Oh, I don't know why it's called that, but I blame Andy.
Is that a thing? Can anyone who's been through a drive-thru for a while? In my experience, Waffle Houses are purely a dine-in experience, but I may be mistaken.
Yeah, up and down or up and down, left and right or reversed. And it's difficult. It is very difficult. But we're almost done. Heading now into Turtle Rock, which you have to do this peg first. There we go.
Yeah, most people in chat seeming like they don't think it's a thing either.
Either way, that is
employees
still
deal
called
with
the
enough.
Waffle House drive-thru.
Fair. Waffle House employees deal with enough as it is.
So I did some randomizers with mirror mode. And in basically every single one I did, it expected dark rooms. And that messed with me. Because I use sword sparkles to know where I'm at. And when the underlying map is fundamentally different, the way you're looking at it, you kind of want to just close your eyes and rely on muscle memory, because technically the muscle memory is the same. Just your vision is messed up.
Love that trick.
Good. All right, I did not get the map. I hope you're all proud of me.
I'm very proud. It actually is. I actually am proud because backwards, who knows?
I do need to be careful in these next rooms. They are spooky. I don't have my safety fairy until after the chain chomp room. Unless it's right here. All right. Open the chest. All right. That was clean. Here we're just gonna go ahead and net this again, just as a. All right,
Wow, wait,
all right.
That did not.
All right.
That did not.
You know
that
what?
didn't
I'm gonna
work.
get your friend just because of that. No. All right. Okay. There's still more friends we can sprinkle some powder on. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. All right, one of these. Okay, we got one.
That was very funny.
They all ran at me. Really? You're still alive? Get back here. All right. Impressive. All right. Okay, I can relax now. You know what? And just so they don't do it again.
My God. She's getting every fairy.
This is to make up for earlier. Got him. No, that was not worth the time loss. Yes, I am satisfied.
Good. That's all that matters. The dash to cross a gap is just in case you don't have the hook shot in, I believe, Misery Mire.
Are you talking about hovering?
No. The entrance to Misery Mire where you bonk the block to cross the hook shot gap if you don't have the hook shot.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm on a mission to just powder every fairy in here just because, out of principle.
Good. We hear a challenger approaching respect a vendetta against a game mechanic.
All right. Mimic Cave. Second to last heart piece here. There's only one more remaining after we collect this. You know what? Sure, we'll fill up on arrows. Why not? Why not?
Why not?
Oh. I think I'm gonna mirror bonk here. Now we're good. We are okay. And there's our mirror shield. That piece of the puzzle done. Ow. That hurt. Couple neat tricks we can do here if I manage to pull them off. Use iframes there. Okay.
Why did you do that?
Well, oops. I wasn't far enough on the pegs. I was mentally aligning it up like normal mode.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I need to be on the other side of these.
Yeah.
It's okay, we can try that again. You know what?
Wow.
You win. You win. You win, video game. But only today. Alright, who remembers where they're going?
Not me. You have so many hearts. What's a couple fire bars to the face?
Well, you know... I don't want Turtle Rock to win.
Again, fair.
Also, it protects me from getting double hit down here.
Wow. It is so rare. Whoa, that's huge, brain. It's so rare, first of all, to see the magic, like the shield that deflects the lasers. I just don't see it in Link to the Past runs very often, obviously. But second of all, using the spin slash so that the shield is at your side is like next level big brain play.
It is nice, yeah. It is accurate. All right, here we go. Try next time with Butter Sword. I have 5 hearts, so I can't just get destroyed if I'm too aggressive, but yeah.
I love that boss lead up. It's so good.
Okay, try next. There's 3 next. There's 1. There's 2. And wait for it. Here comes 3.
I can't wait.
There it is. I think I can line up here for a quick kill. Let's see. Yep. Hooray! And that's try next down. That is crystal number 7. We have 1 more heart piece to collect, and then we are on to Ganon's Tower. And I know everybody who watches ALTTPR, Link to the Past Reversed, you know there are 22 locations in Ganon's Tower. Which check will be the GT Vicky? There actually is a correct answer to this one. So who is right? There is a correct ansser to which one it is, based on the number of chests I open and see. So who's
going
right?
to be the first one you open.
It's not. It's not one.
Oh, you have to get a small key.
There are a number of small keys we have to get.
Is it the 4th chest?
No, I'm not going to say anything. I'll let you count.
Nice.
I'll let you count.
Oh my god, I love counting.
Yes. You did a great job in the dig game earlier.
Thank you.
I forgot we were called Martin also.
Martin Baseball getting the representation he deserves. Uncle Martin. Good old Uncle Martin, always taking me to the ball game. Usually he'd just already be there, but you know.
Yeah, this way. Had to think for a second. And here it is. If I routed this correctly, this will give me a full 2 rows of 10 hearts each for a grand total a death of 20 hearts.
I believe this was it. I saw the 3/4 on the last heart piece, so I think so.
There we go. You're right on top of it. And there it is. Full hearts. There is one more piece of equipment, the red mail. And we're not going left to get to Ganon's tower. Gotta go over here. The only screen in the game Lionels are present. Goodbye. You want to make sure you're not dashing while you're in this cutscene, because otherwise the dash animation lags the heck out of the game. You lose a lot of time. So make sure you cancel your dash going in there. Go.
Good luck.
All right, so we'll count them up for you. Here is number 1. This is a precaution in case I misremember and go through a wrong door later. That is number 1. Again, there is a correct answer. So if you know the route, you know what that answer already is.
You haven't opened a chest yet.
No, but that counts as an item, the
Okay.
bonk item. And it's not 22 chests, it's 22 locations.
I thought I was being duped.
That is not 2, that is always the small key. So. You know what? Sure.
Are you gonna do the room skip
Yes.
in the maze?
Why would I go in there? Why would I go into rando room? It's not even rando.
I don't know.
All right, so we've done 2 so far. 3 so far. Or is it 2? I don't even know anymore.
I don't know. I felt pretty good about my answer of 4, though, I'll tell you that. Quick kill, try number 2. Oh wait, yeah, the silver arrows. It's a little easier.
You would think. Yeah, so we opened the torch item, 1 chest, and number 3. There it is, the big key.
I'm so upset. I don't think I've guessed anything right on this show so far.
And here it is, the final item. There's the red mail. So we now have a full inventory.
Excuse me, miss. You opened 4 chests. I believe I am correct.
Yeah, but I said which one is the GT big key, and that was chest number 3.
4th, and all I know is that 4 locations were checked.
Yeah,
I feel I have one.
But that wasn't the question, was it?
Wow, the silver arrows lagged the game so bad.
Yeah, that's why normally people turn them off.
Can you shoot silver or normal arrows when you have silvers?
I've actually never tried turning them off in vanilla mode.
I assume that's a rando thing.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to this question. Something I've never had to ponder.
Yeah, like it's the end of the game. Why would you?
All right. Damageless? Nope. All right, on this episode of Ganon Ball Z, will we make it through in time? Nope. We salvaged it though? Okay, we're okay. We did salvage it.
Not going to the fairy
I'd rate
room.
that a Krillin.
Turning them off is rando only. That's what I thought. I was gonna say I don't remember
get
that being
over here. Okay. My goodness. That was so rude. Not my cleanest gauntlet.
Not only can you move the what are the one-eyed guys called?
That is a Beamos.
No, not the Beamos, the ones that move when you move.
The Mimics?
No, not the mimics. The one-eyed fellows who move when you move opposite you.
That is also a Mimic. A red Mimic. The red ones, right? God, I messed this up.
Then it is the mimics. Yeah, I don't know why.
I messed this up trying to think about what is ADEF even on about here.
No, it is the mimics. Yeah, you can move the mimics while grabbing the wall. Not only can you do that, but you can actually clip them out of bounds. Yep. And if you maneuver them far enough out of bounds, they die.
Well, no, they don't die. They're just out of bounds.
Unload?
So they're just beyond the portion of the screen the game cares about for an enemy being present. So the game forgets about them, but they're still there forever, locked inside the walls.
So sad.
Yeah, truly is a horrible fate Link does to them.
Well, they're unoriginal, so there's nothing worse you can be.
Yeah, you're just a copy of another enemy.
A better version. I meant they're copying Link. They don't have an original bone in their body.
Do you think they're actually sentient, or is it just like an automaton that is coded to match what you do?
Well, it's a video game, fan. I don't think any of them are sentient. I know what you mean, though.
All right, we're almost
Not
done.
being a pedant, I don't know. I don't think Ganon has that kind of prowess. I think they're just monsters like everything else. Whether or not they have souls is for people of faith to decide. I'm not sure. I don't know what the predominant religion is in Hyrule. Oh, worship of the goddess, I guess.
All right, Ada, for the fans. For the fans, we'll try it.
Oh, yes. Yes. Sick.
Saving time, baby.
Nice work.
Now you get the funny bumper.
Wow. I am pogged out of my gourd right now. That was awesome. That is really hard what Fant just did, by the way. It's not just mashing, it's like rhythmic mashing. Like you have to mash at a certain tempo for hovering.
You have to release the A button for exactly 1 frame and then repress it for exactly or for a variable amounts of frames. And then, you have to release and repress at over and over again for exactly 1 frame. It is 60 FPS. It's called hovering. There are a number of techniques to make it human doable.
Couple double hits in here.
Yeah, not too bad. That's Agatu down. We are heading into Ganon.
Good luck with the final boss, but I don't think you're going to need it. You have silver arrows and 20 hearts.
I want to say I'm the first VTuber to hover Moldorm 2 on Challenger approaching, but I'm not 100% sure.
I think that's correct. That's a 3 very specific variables for a Venn diagram. I believe you meet that intersection and no one else.
Oh, we got Ganon facing me. All right.
Have I had other VTubers on Challenger approaching? I don't think so. Have people hovered on Challenger approaching? Yes. They have hovered. Andy has hovered Moldorm 2 on this show. But not mirrored mode. So there's 2 things that Andy doesn't qualify for.
Yeah,
that
all right.
Nailed.
Let's go. right, let's see if we can avoid falling to Ganon. Oops.
Yeah.
I was like, that was a bad spawn point. We're okay. That's fine.
There's a strat that Fant was trying where you keep Ganon, you keep one torch always lit, and the second never unlights. So you only ever have to relight the one of them. But
all right, that's it.
Nice.
Time is going to be when I enter the door. And time.
Nice. GG Fant.
Thank you.
Nice work. Any final thoughts from you before we do our closing words here?
Well, thank you so much for bearing with the mirror mode. I know for many people it's kind of difficult to watch because it's just so unsettling.
Nah, it's great. I loved it.
But, you know, I was happy I got to show this off. Again, just inverted controls and looking at the game a way that you don't really see it ever. Because I don't know anybody else who's tried this. I'm sure somebody out in the world has done something like this, but nobody I'm aware of. So if anybody else wants to give it a shot, you know, it's super easy. If you're willing to deal with like an extra frame of input lag, you can do it really easy in OBS, just going in and transforming your capture feed and flipping it. You can do that with any game. This isn't like some weird tech. This is just a stupid post-process on the image for you to look at it. So it can be done with any game, whatever you want. You could stretch it. You could do something really weird. And I just thought mirroring it was just interesting enough to be fun to watch and, you know, just see a speedrun done of it.
And even if you don't have a capture card, or even if you don't have a computer, you can set your TV in front of a mirror.
Yes.
Or your mirror in front of your TV and just look at the mirror instead of the TV.
Yes, you can. That accomplishes the same effect.
It will do the same thing. Well, excellent, Fant. Please do follow Fant at twitch.tv/Fant_TV. He's a delightful streamer. You will not be disappointed, I promise.
Thank you.
And I will close out here with some announcements as always. Tomorrow, there will be more Fant on the GDQ stream starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. She will be hosting the Accessibility Day Showcase, featuring speedruns of games with great accessibility features, so don't miss that. And your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits help support weekly Hotfix content. Please consider supporting our daily content if you enjoy Hotfix shows like this one. Games Done Quick Highlights is a channel that features highlights of our GDQ Hotfix shows. Use the !highlights command to learn more about our highlights. There have been a lot of really cool highlight videos recently. Our team's been working really hard on them, and they're really cool. I highly recommend checking them out. Yeah, I'm trying to think what's next for the 8F GDQ shows. PB Precipice is of yet undecided due to some just scheduling stuff, so not sure about that. But the next challenger approaching will be Mega Man Battle Network stuff, so don't miss that. That's in 2 weeks. And gamers, that is it for us on the GDQ channel tonight. Stick around, we'll be raiding somebody. I have been ADEF as always, gamers. Thank you so much for hanging out. Stay safe and be well.
Bye-bye.